Hi, Subrat here, and I'm really looking forward to our time together at Back Pain and Sciatica workshop. It is going to be awesome, especially if you are looking for natural treatment and healing option without medication, injection and surgery. So if you are looking to get back to normal again and you don't want to rely on drugs, this is for you. Now, I want to go over something really important today so that you understand. Playing off of our last video where we were talking about is your pain is reproducible. A lot of people that we see here have trouble with standing, walking, sitting, driving, getting in and out of the car, yard work, housework, things along those lines. I want to show you the number one single biggest mistake here that the people make that really gets them into trouble. A lot of time during the workshop, we will treat somebody live from the audience just to demonstrate how effective this can be. Just this last workshop I did, we had somebody who was really skeptical. She had pain for a really long time. She had been to 4 other physical therapists. She has had chiropractic treatment and has epidural injection. She has been through the ringer of everything. She was a really tough case. She had pain, numbness and tingling running the whole way down her leg and her toes. She had pain with standing and walking and was really struggling a lot. So we did this demonstration. She stood up and said, "Whoa, I had to feel a lot better." And we had her go through the some motion that was really having a lot of trouble with before the treatment. She did awesome and everybody clapped and she had a really good time. But what she was doing was basically this. So with any problem that we have in life, there are 3 basic ways that we can handle that. Number 1, which is the most common thing that we do, is we ignore this. Ignoring a problem does not necessarily mean that we are silent about this. Usually what happens is we were making excuses. So we say things like, well, I'm getting older, or I have always had this bad back, or I had an injury when I was younger, or it is the weather, or we blame it on our genetics, or what that may be. Or we may have a really tough job, or that we have to sit all day. There is a million of different things that we can blame it on. But none of it are really getting to the source of the problem. Here is what happens if we take a look at our life and map out all of the activity that we do. You have some time that is really intense. They could be on the outside there, or they could be sometime they are easier on the inside. Now what happens, and what happened on this lady, how she limited herself, she is basically said, time I stand or walk more than 15 minutes, I get pain. So I said, what do you do? She said, well, I don't stand or walk more than 15 minutes. If standing and walking are out here in the term of intensity, we basically take that out. So we might have other activity out there like running a vacuum cleaner or something like that. Less intense, that is sitting, driving, getting dressed, things like that. Well, eventually if we continue to ignore the cause of your back pain and sciatica, what happens, it was exactly what starting to happen with her. We lose this and that gets plugged in. Of course, we can compensate, we can figure out other way to do things, but all is that is just one form of ignoring what is going on. Then eventually what happens, we just get to the point where we can only sit, sleep, or unfortunately many times that is when we seeing somebody here in physical therapy. They are waiting this long and now they have been told that they need surgery. And if they don't get the surgery, they are not going to be able to walk. By the way, this is all junk and we are going to dispel the whole bunch of this myth for you. But basically people wait until lose all those other areas of their life, and the whole reason that they are doing that is because they are ignoring the cause of their pain. So at the Back Pain and Sciatica workshop, I am going to show you exactly how we help you through that and how we can help you handle the cause of your pain so that you can get back to normal again.